Niger Delta Forum, PANDEF, wrote an open letter to Tajudeen Abbas, Speaker of the House of Representatives, commending the formation of an ad hoc oversight committee led by Julius Ihonvbere to monitor the state of emergency in Rivers State. PANDEF praised the committee's impartial approach and urged it to facilitate the political resolution and reverse unlawful actions by the sole administrator Ibas, retired, such as dissolving democratic institutions and appointing sole administrators. They argued that administrators' appointment is unconstitutional and harms Nigeria's democratic image. PANDEF emphasized Rivers State's economic importance and called for the urgent restoration of democracy, including reinstating the elected governor. All right, Comrade Lenu, can you hear me? Well, an assignment was given to the PANDEF, that is the Niger Delta Forum, and now they have commended the House of Representatives, Speaker Tajudeen Abbas, for establishing an ad hoc staff. Now, this ad hoc staff's committee were given that job of overseeing the activities of the sole administrator in Rivers State. Well, they have given a report, and those are the reports I just read out there. I'd like to get your reactions as regards to what this ad hoc committee that have been set aside have brought to the table, the reports they've brought to the table as regards the sole administrator's actions in Rivers State. What would you make of this report?
Are we talking about the body that puts Nigeria that will impact and
you may want to say that again. You may want to rephrase the question again. Well, it's still part of, it still boils down to the same thing we discussed before now. I told you we were going to come to the story again. Initially, we talked about the state of emergency, and now we're talking about the actions of the sole administrator that was, appointed by the president in Rivers State. And now another committee was set aside, to oversee the activities of the sole administrator in Rivers State, and they've given a report. And I'm sure you heard the report I read out there. So I'm trying to get your reactions to this report. The ad hoc committee, set aside to oversee the activities of the sole administrator have said.
Governor and the roundtable discussion, and then the institutions were that and when we go to Rivers State, after about 50 years of this result, and the president of the federal Nigeria to call to hear that this people say that the actual community was because you expect to go into I thought like Like they should tell the government that he should put office and he will not go. What I have to say to him is that
All right.
carry out the constitutional the field on behalf of elected by the president. Then we have to diligently of the situation and not just looking into action, but habits that is progress enjoy the understand any PANDEF. So what people want to do that? More PANDEF as a people of further.
Okay.
They should rather need to see the estimation. They should rather see offices to get administrated that team and progress is Ibas.
All right. Okay, to better understand you clearly and have a clear understanding of your perspective, are you saying that the claims by PANDEF, also not even PANDEF in this case, but the ad hoc committee set aside by the House of Assembly to check, to monitor the activities of the sole administrator in Rivers State. Are you saying that their claims aren't valid, or just let me understand?
We are doing where so I mean, now for the decision of the administrators appointed government, I feel like this because this is the government. So, the local government the government of people I don't know whether the scope of the team decided why they said that
all right.
You cannot leave local government unaffected because there is no that someone local government.
All right, well, just this last question now. I mean, what steps do you think Abbas can take in order to balance the need for oversight with the urgency of reinstating democratic institutions in Rivers State?
We have a all those also step aside with the that the usher, and so I feel like we would like and then and what is and then also that all and you know, the thing someone the government how do you expect to come to that every
All right.
Everybody is got and they're so active and do them.
All right. All right. So thank you so much, Comrade Lenu, for that insightful thought. I mean, that's how far we can go. That's the much we can take.